Look, I know that talk therapy, can get expensive. Even if you have insurance, you still got to pay the copay most of the time. It might be scary thinking about making an appointment to go see a therapist to talk about your problems or something that's bothering you. And I totally get that. And that's why I wanted to share this video and kind of share some tools that I've learned. And I think that they're really good tools for people that maybe can't afford therapy. Maybe they don't have time. Maybe there's nobody available in their area, or maybe it's just too scary. There are things you can do on your own to help you get through the hard times in life. And so let me share what I got here. So if you are going through depression, anxiety, grief, or just having trouble trying to navigate something in your life, therapy is great, but there are also a lot of tools out there that you can use instead of therapy that are free. So I have used YouTube, podcasts. There are support groups out there that are actually free. TikTok videos, Instagram, Facebook, and just search in the search bar for what you're interested in, and you can learn new skills. You can connect with people who are going through the same thing as you. Maybe you can learn about what is depression, what causes it, what other things can I do to help with my low mood. Exercise is a good one, meditating, make sure you're getting enough sleep. If you can afford to go to the doctor, I would suggest, if you really need medication, you can talk to your doctor about that. I'm on medication for anxiety and depression, and it's kind of like I'm on Celexa, which is citalopram, the generic, and it helps me with my anxiety and my depression, and it's been great. Honestly, I'm on a low dose, and I am not feeling as on edge as I used to be. But for some people, that's not really something that is an option for them, to be on medications. So that's where the rest of this information comes in. You can go online and you can find anything. Google anything you want to learn about, and you can learn about it. And I'm going to share some of my favorite creators on some of these platforms that have helped me with my mental health stuff. And it helps me still, even when I feel like I'm doing good, because I'm learning new things about myself and other people. And so let me tell you, there are lots of podcasts that you can go on. I use Spotify. You can use Pandora, Apple Music. You can even find some podcasts on YouTube. So a few that are great for mental health stuff is, there's one called Help Me Be Me. And that is a lady who talks about different things that could be going on in your life, and it tells you like the how, the why, and the what. And I really enjoy that one. If you struggle with anxiety, there's the Anxiety Chicks. There's 2 women on that podcast that talk about a variety of different topics, and I feel like that one's obviously really good for anxiety. And then another one is Psych2Go, psych like psychology. And that one is a podcast with shorter content, but it gets to the point. You can learn about literally anything. You can learn about narcissism, dark empaths, really whatever. Sometimes I'll even like go on one of these podcasts and I'll scroll through the episodes, or I'll type in the search bar like exactly what I'm going through. Like if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'll type that into the search bar and it'll, with the podcast, and it'll pop up with episodes about that. So it's easy to pick on things that you want to actually listen to. YouTube is another great place, as you probably already know since you're watching this channel. And there are 3 channels that I would recommend. One of them is called Common Ego, and she talks about narcissism, stuff like that. She's really easy to listen to. I don't remember what her name is, but I like that one. The next one is Surviving Narcissism. So I really like that one. It's strictly about narcissists. And learning about that has helped me learn about myself. And it's helped me realize that other people have to take accountability for their actions, and I don't have to. And it's not my responsibility to do their work, and it's just a really good channel. I love that one. And then I don't know if you've ever heard of Mel Robbins, but she has a YouTube channel, and she's got tons of topics, literally anything. If you're having trouble with your siblings, if you're having trouble with your parents, if you're feeling like you don't know what the purpose of your life is, she's got a lot of that. Instagram, there are tons of Instagram creators. Some of my favorite ones are the holistic psychology, but the Instagram handle is _holistic_psych. And I believe her podcast is what is it? I don't remember what her podcast is called, but she does a lot of like reparenting, childhood trauma, stuff like that. The Real Depression Project, that's another one that I wrote down. That's on Instagram. Mental Health Advocates, their handle is MH_advocates. And then the bonus one is Let's Talk Mental Health, and their handle is Let's Talk_mental health. So follow them. They post a lot of good things on there. I share tons of stories of these creators that I just want to spread awareness on some of this stuff, and I love it. I love finding these creators that have so much information and so many different tools and skills. And last but not least, I have TikTok creators. I actually didn't feel like scrolling through who I'm following, because I think I follow like 1,000 people on TikTok. But I just wanted to let you know that if you love TikTok, there are psychologists, therapists, information about therapy. You can search in the search bar certain topics, and there will be other people who are going through the same thing as you. And so maybe you'll want to follow them and like see their journey. I follow quite a few therapists on TikTok, and it's mostly shorter content, which is nice. And it's just relatable. And some people would rather scroll through TikToks than, look through a bunch of podcasts on YouTube or whatever. I mean, there's so many different things out there. And I am not a mental health professional, but I have mental health issues, just like millions of other people in the world. And I want to share what I have learned throughout the years. And I want people to know that they're not alone. And I have felt completely alone and depressed and felt like, what's the point? And I'm in a better spot now. And I think it's the main thing is, besides like getting my hormones leveled out, I think just doing the inner work and like learning about me and what things happened in my childhood that were a little weird, and how did it affect me, and how is it still showing up in my life as an adult. I am 32 years old and I live in southern Minnesota, so there are many months in the year here where sunlight is not out all the time, and that does weigh on my mood, and I know it weighs on a lot of other people that live here, and I just feel like we could be helping each other out a little bit more and just be more kind to the people in your life, because you don't know what they grew up with. You don't know how other people have treated them or what other people have said to them. And so I think we just need to give each other a little bit more grace and be more kind and just quit pushing people around, because it does not help you and it doesn't help them, and it's not going to help the next person. So that is what I wanted to share today. I just felt like I need to get this information out there, and I don't know if anybody's going to actually follow these creators that I just mentioned, or if anybody is really going to take any of this advice that I'm giving, but this is what I feel like I need to do, and I'm here for you. If you are struggling and you feel like you have nobody, you can comment on my video and let me know. I will, I can help you, point you in the right direction. I can't fix all your problems, but I can help somehow. So, and there are other people in your life that will help you. You just have to find those people, because there are also other people who will not help you, or they will just brush it off like it's nothing, and it hurts when that happens. But just know that there are people out there who will listen. There are people out there who will be there for you, whatever you need. So don't be afraid to ask for help. You are definitely more worth it than you think. And that's all I gotta say. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye.